Welcome back, gang. It is so awesome to have you here, and it is so awesome to have Rosanna Rapton with us, the greatest trainer ever in Sacramento. Rosanna, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, doing fantastic. Doing excellent.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, man, it's such a pleasure. Had to get a hold of you because I'd heard such awesome stuff about the things that you're doing with physical training and taking things up a notch with people in Sacramento and professional athletes. Rosanna goes by the SAC Fitness Fairy and mostly calls Ultimate Fitness downtown Sac. We got all the contact information here, her home mostly. And go ahead. What's going on with you that's making such awesome noise and like just some overarching purpose and philosophies that have been guiding you because through all this greatness?
I think it's probably just my background, the different disciplines that I have used or that I personally do, and kind of when I go through and let's say I started off with boxing many years ago, and there were things that I liked and things that I didn't like. And then I started doing more personal training. I'm also a cycle instructor. Got into high intensity training with plyometrics and kettlebells and really explosive exercises. I certified in CrossFit, so I'm a CrossFit trainer as well. And then I started mixed martial arts. And what I did and what I've been doing for the last almost 2 years now, I've been training before that, but in the last 2 years, I think what's evolved my business and has kind of changed me and kind of changed how people look at my training is I took a little bit of each discipline. I love the high intensity training drills. I love some of the drills of CrossFit. Boxing and MMA, mixed martial arts are probably my passion. So the conditioning from all of them and hybriding them together just makes just this crazy, explosive, dynamic workout that is just total body and is fantastic. I mean, for results, whether it's weight loss or trying to get a quicker step, trying to get a higher vertical leap, it's awesome. I mean, the results that it does, and it can be tailored for anybody, which is actually been proven. I mean, I'm training people who are 100 plus pounds overweight, and then I'm training people who are in great physical condition but just want to take it to the next level.
Wow. Well, I was going to ask you, I mean, you have been working with professional athletes and people that are just like on their game and, I mean, getting paid big dollars for their game.
Yes.
I mean, I was going to ask you, what are some of the things that differentiate you from other trainers out there? And is that is that what it is, like combining all these things, or what is it, some of your differentiating things?
Yeah, I think it's probably that. I think it's just I'm a student of fitness. I'm constantly looking at different things to help me expand or to broaden this. I don't even have a name for it yet of what I've called what I do. It's just a combination. It's like I said, a hybrid of all these disciplines. And I'll sit there and I'll watch football training camps, and I will watch their feet work and their footwork, and I'll take from that, and I'll watch baseball training camp. I will watch Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm constantly surfing and looking to try to get a little bit more from each sport or from different sports to take it up another notch. And it comes through. You know, I've got clients that I've been training for multiple years, and they're just like, every time they finish their workout, they say, that was the hardest workout. I thought the last workout I had with you was the hardest workout I've ever done. That was the hardest workout I've ever done. You know, and I constantly get teased, you know, you're evil. What do you do? Sit up at night thinking up these crazy things. And it's just, you know, you have to challenge your body. You got to take your body to the edge. And then when you think you're going to break, you got to say, just let me do one or two more. And it's amazing. You can do it. You know, if you just, you know, hunker down and do it. One or two more, anybody can do that. So
Wow.
it's just, I think it's just, I keep it fresh, and I just want to keep evolving it and making it. My newest thing right now is I am just exploring gymnastics again. I'm going back to my roots. I started gymnastics as a child, and I'm bringing a lot of gymnastics into my workouts right now.
Wow, that's exciting. So I could tell you're a reader. What are books or book have you been reading lately?
Eat the Frog by Brian Tracy. It's just a self-motivating kind of self-help type thing. And then also, I actually have it here. It's Jackie Warner's This Is Why You're Fat. I'll take, like I said, I take from different trainers. She's that celebrity, she's a celebrity trainer on, I think, Bravo or something. That's the LA training personal training show. I don't watch it, but that's where she came from. But I like to read what different trainers are doing. Everything, just to keep myself current. You have to see fitness is you're not doing anything that somebody hasn't done before. You just got to take pieces from people who are great in fitness industry, and you've got to take your own style, and you got to just marry it together and create something great. I mean, fitness it's been around forever. We're not going to reinvent the wheel, but if I can change a push-up to make it explosive and dynamic, well then, great, and it's awesome to see how you can change up basic exercises like a push-up.
Nice.
So
well, that's what I was
fun.
going to ask you. Yeah, I was going to ask you, all right, you're working with professional athletes, and let's say you have somebody in there who's over 30. They want to get back on their soccer game. They want to have that explosive step. They want to add more speed and explosive agility in their game. Can you drop a bomb on us? What's like a go-to good exercise for something like that?
People hate them. Burpees. They're probably one of the best exercises. You're getting a core workout. You're getting a vertical leap. You're dropping from the ground, floating up to the top to a stand-up position. They're a powerful exercise.
All right, for those Canadians out there, like we got to break down a burpee because they go by a little bit different things, right? Like that's when you go down into a push-up position. You actually do a push-up, right?
Yes, you go down into I like to go down into like a ball. The burpee is where you explode your feet out behind you into the push-up position, push down, explode your feet back up to your chest, your knees up to your chest, and then you jump into a vertical leap, and then you come back down, you start it again, and then you explode back down into the push-up, burst your feet out behind you. It's a great exercise. On my SAC Fitness Fairy fan page, I have videos of burpees. So if anybody wants to look and see what a burpee looks like, we do have that.
And we're going to have a link right down below so people can do that. Looking forward to getting into that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Perfect.
Well, thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah. What were you going to say?
I was going to say just, doing 5 or 6 burpees and then breaking into a wind sprint, doing that 5 or 6 times in a row. You're going to cut a few steps off of your sprint, and you're going to be you're going to explode. You're going to explode off of a standstill. You'll definitely explode, especially with soccer. You're stopping and going the whole time. That cardio is going, and then you got to explode forward and go into that sprint to get the ball. I mean, going from a burpee, which is extreme all over cardio, which is just like your stop and go play, and then breaking into a wind sprint, a short distance wind sprint. That's a powerful combination right there.
Hey, all right.
Yeah. Man,
I got my work cut out for me tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, speaking of dialect and like things being called different things, you guys just got a place up in Tahoe Donner, and
yes.
You'll be up there. You're into snowboarding. You got some skiers in your family. All right, yes. What do you call that? What's the dialect that you've learned? Where after a snowstorm, you tie a rope on the back of the car, you sit in one of those little sledding discs, and you cruise around the neighborhood.
What is
What do
that?
you,
Scurfing?
Scurfing?
Is that scurfing?
I've heard
Scurfing?
it.
Scurfing? I think it might be scurfing or something like that.
I've heard it called that before. Anyway, you guys are going to be up there. It's going to be snowing a lot this year, says the meteorologist. And are you down for a competition, a video competition of a scurfing team? You got a 3-person put together. Are you into it?
Why not?
All right. All right. Well, we'll send you information on getting your team together. And from where I grew up in Sac, but we always called it hooky bobbing. But
Okay.
so it's the Hooky Bobbin Champions on Facebook, and you're in the team. You got to get your team to play together, and we're excited to see what your team can come up with this winter.
Hey, we're gonna definitely we'll post the videos all over the blog, all over our blog, and all over Sac Fitness Fairy for sure. That'll be great.
Well, we're stoked to have you. And Rosanna, thank you for joining us, and thank you for adding that huge bit that people are going to get from.
Great. Thank you so much, and look forward to hearing from people. And we have journals we have a blog journal online, and we answer questions, and feel free to ask anything. Love to hear from anybody.
Awesome. Hey, thanks so much. We'll be talking to you soon.
Thank you.